Hi, I wanted to make this video because I was made known of a recent YouTube video. I guess it's true. I think it's true. I think it's about time. But the video that I saw that was posted to Facebook, and it said that they're going to start and flourishing and planting chips, and they're going to integrate it into our society in October of this year, 2020. And I'm like, okay, I'm out of time, I guess. I just wanted to encourage people with what I know, because I was an atheist for 7 years, 98. I think people had been praying for me because I was just partying on weekends like a normal 18-year-old. I wasn't bad or anything, but we were doing that, and started having really deep thoughts, and then I forget what happened. I think it was some Christian radio station or some radio that only played Christian songs, and all my questions were getting answered. Anyway, started having deep thoughts. I came to God, and the Jesus video. Yeah, the Jesus video. His words. I was going to be a doctor. His words were so good. I was like, okay, that's the smartest thing I've ever heard, so I'm going to follow that dude. Well, I became religious, and I went from being atheist to just reading and praying in my room all day. And I just made a long list of everyone to pray for. All those people wound up hating me and abusing me really bad. I never really saw anybody come to the Lord. But I got close to God. I had a lot of peace, and I got my weight down, because I wasn't always just like really skinny or nothing. I got my weight down to where I was like, I thought I looked perfect. I'd never seen myself like that before. And then I was eating healthy, like grains and fruit and grape juice, just really natural stuff, because I wanted to heal the sick. I wanted to witness for God. I wanted to teach. I read the Bible 3 times at that point in time. Right now it's more like 26 to 40 times, along with other books. But also, I read it a lot so I could answer everybody's questions. Well, I got real comfortable. Then God sent me out on the streets, like, with words to say, or I just kind of could look at everybody and I knew stuff about them and what to pray for, and that scared me. I felt like people were going to think I was a witch or something, because I just I knew all this stuff about them personally, and I was trying to help, but I think I did a crappy job witnessing. I kind of just ran and hid and started eating a lot because it kind of freaked me out. But I tried, I witnessed some, and I did that. Well, I hid for 2 years. It was going okay when I was doing it, but it was hard work. And I hid for 2 years. Hold on, I gotta charge my phone. I hid for 2 years, and then I couldn't take it no more. I got depressed or something because I didn't have the presence of God, and just nothing was working. All I cared about was God, and I was close to him, and then I couldn't see him anymore or whatnot. And then, let's see what else. Then I went out. I busted out the door, and I would come in at night. I felt impressed not to come in, but I would carry signs, and all the words I really got to say to everybody that just never ended, I just needed to say it more all the time, was he's coming. Then on the other side of the sign it would say prepare. But anyways, that's my background. But anyways, I got my whole family just quit talking to me. I guess it embarrassed them, and I think people thought that I was making it up and just judging everybody because I read a lot and went to church, maybe more than they had. I think they thought that I was doing it, but I was just really impressed by God. I could not do it. I couldn't I just had to. And so after so many years, I did for a year, and then the spirit or God was, I'd be walking outside, like I did it for a year in one town, and then I traveled to a few other towns to do it, and then God just kind of started saying marry him. I'm like, what does that mean? But then, and not soon after, I kind of crept out on witnessing and got lonely because I'm a straight and healthy female. I got lonely, and I've been trying to get married ever since then. That was like 20 years ago. It's not worked out at all, but that's because of the times. And I've been in a lot of different churches. A lot of the smaller churches, I learned a lot from them, but I prefer the larger churches. I like them a lot, but I bounced out of 2 of them so far because they got too controlling, and my real religion is up north in the United States, more north than my state, and then I was going to try them. And I think since they're my real religion, that I can make it work. And anyways, I'm pressed on time, especially if we only have till October, but the whole point of this video, the important part is please just say no to the RFID chips, because obviously I don't know if it's Revelations chapter 13. It says, the mark of the system, the mark of the beast, be put in everybody's hands or foreheads. And I always imagined, people are gonna chop off hands, stick it under their coat, and say, this is my account, thank you, and just buy a boat or buy junk at the store with other people's hands. And so that's probably why they're going to put it in the forehead, as well. And so yeah, it's nice, it's a digital age, it's going to be more streamlined, but I just want to tell everybody, I think people that know about it by now, they know to reject it, but don't be afraid, don't be stressed. I'm going to say no myself, I promise. I understand the times, I understand the scripture, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I was here. My name's Rebecca, and the more of us that say no to it, reject it, the easier it's going to be for all of us. It might take time before they get ugly with us and force us, but just say no. We might have to go back to farming without machines or rely on churches. I don't know. I can't say what's going to happen, but if we do the right thing, this needs to happen. Everything's really bad right now. Everything's getting raped and murdered, and everything, everybody's lying. It's a really nasty time. The beast system and everything, and it's ugly time. So this isn't much needed separation, because even the church people, church guys, and they're just still cheating on their wives. They're still, they're staring at bad images. We're all staring at sin, being trapped in this system. Maybe we'll pull out, maybe, I don't know. The point of this video is to say no, because it says, in 12 and 13 about whoever takes the mark of the beast or the mark of the system or the number of its name in their right hand or their forehead, whoever takes it, I don't know if it's just limited to your right hand or what, whoever takes it, they're going to get sores all over the body, boilish, grievous sores. It's also in the scriptures, but I wanted to share with you guys that I don't feel led to tell you the rest. It might be goofy, but I think it's completely fascinating. So if you want to quit watching now, you can. That's the most important thing. But I just want to let people know that my name is Rebecca, and that I enjoy reading the Bible, but I read it so many times I did actually get bored. I started reading Mormon scriptures, their doctrine. I'm totally fine with it. I'm not fond of the monogamous Mormon church because it could control me. And I just didn't get in because I was so poor, and I have family issues, like my family tells a lot of lies about me. Everything's kind of upside down and backwards because my dad drank a lot and they just ran their mouths and there was alcohol involved, and they made fun of me for witnessing or something. I'm not a bad person. I've had a lot of boyfriends because I wasn't taught no better. My mom, nobody told me. I don't want to incriminate anybody with this video, but nobody told me about dating or the birds and the bees or anything. So like I didn't know anything, but everybody cheated on me, so I just kept dumping people because I was taught that by people at school. If they cheat, you dump them. And plus, I'm like, I don't want to have a baby. I want a good dad. So I haven't gotten that far yet, and I'm like 40. It's sad. But I'm going to try a couple more churches. Maybe we could all run to the Amish. I don't know. Surely there'll be a safe place. Maybe people will build holy cities. This needs to happen. And it's going to be bad, I think, for everybody. And I feel sorry for the people that are scared right now. Like, I don't want people to be scared. Just worship God. That's how you get close to God. Worship. Be clean as you can. And if you need to go to a different church or hang around different people or move or, turn things off, change your lifestyle just so you don't have to stare at sin no more to help yourself, then do that. Anyways, I wanted to share that I really, besides the Bible and Book of Mormon's really good, it's positive, it's good. The Pearl Great Price is really good, and I want to share something with you that I found in there. And then I like the Book of Yasher. That's really good. I don't know how long it is. I have it on my phone. And I like Complete Journal Discourses. That has to do with the church I'm going to. It's okay, I'm enjoying having something new to read. But the Book of Yasher is really positive too. When you read it, that's why I'm pretty... that's a really good sign that it's from God, because when I read it, it's just so positive. And it's like the Bible all over again, but with missing parts in it. It just has a little more information. I haven't read too far into it, like maybe 250 pages into it, but it's really cool. It talks about Enoch witnessing the people, and then him and a whole city actually left. And that's some things that I'm really into that I would like to share with people that I have a hard time when I'm at these churches. Like, they let you share and you can get on stage, but it's difficult because I'm just a person and it's embarrassing and it's scary, because you don't want to say too much and blah blah blah. But like let me show you what I found in the Pearl Great Price. I know some people might be anti-Mormon church right now because of what's happened. You can go to any church, just say no to the mark. We're all Christians, just whatever works for you, where you're learning. Because I've been through a lot of churches, and that might even be important, but I really just wish I was in, like, with the Amish or where I'm going, because I wouldn't have had all those boyfriends, and I wouldn't have got hurt so bad. I don't know how all that works. I think we're stuck, we're in the bar codes, the bar system. The food is not really of God. It's not really God's food, So I think that makes women more unattractive to men, and then they mess around with prostitutes in the bars, and I don't know, everything's a big mess, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I found this. Oh god, that's an old archaic air conditioner behind me there. Okay, it's all wrinkled. This is the biggest version that I've drawn on a paper plate. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's all wrinkled. Aw. But if you go to the Pearl of Great Price, it's right there in the middle of that book, this big white thing. You can look it up online, I'm sure. It's they said that Abraham had it on him, and nobody knew anything about it, but a church interpreted half of it, and so I was bored because I'd read a lot already. I was kind of bored, and I asked the missionary guys, "What is this?" And they said, "We don't know." I'm like, "That's a dumb you should know," because they've been in the church like 20 years, and I just entered like for that year, so I was like, But see, like, I was that way, since 12. I knew I was looking for something old, and I was like, I'm gonna have to be like not an architect, but archaeologist. I knew I was looking for something, and I believe that this thing, I'm sorry that it's so crappy looking. I found it, but anyways, let me just go over it real quick. Because I was living on a farm, and I actually got yelled at by God. He's like, "It's a time key, look at it, you gotta look at it, it's a time key, look at it!" Because I was busy picking up this farm, and I was having so much fun. I used my tax money to paint the whole inside of my great-grandma's farmhouse that I was supposed to inherit, which I didn't. And then, I got to play with it for a year and a half. So, but anyways, let's see. This is upside down. This is such a crappy person. Anyways, basically how it goes is you start down here on the bottom. It's upside down, but you can see that this is like a little birdie ministering to like a man or like a space agey or kind of a weird looking dude or bug even, sitting on a chair with an arrow pointing up. But I just started looking at it, and this is what I got from it. I'm just going to share it with you if anybody likes it. Anyways, bird talking to a dude. Okay, what this says is like you need to learn to sit down and let the Holy Spirit talk to you. And then it's got an arrow. And then it just kind of shows some weird graphics, like it has animals involved, it has kind of alien, half looking people involved. It has mediums. It just shows how people are used as mediums and conduits. It's not witchcraft or anything, but it's kind of like, this is what I got out of it. It's like kind of, you do missionary work, like on foot for a while, but then you go over here and you learn to sit down and have time. And the Holy Spirit ministers to you. And then you go up to the next level, level 2, which is actually over here. Oops, sorry. This guy, notice he's pretty skinny. He looks maybe Egyptian. He's got kind of a halo on his head. He's on a boat. You can do this on the land or in the water. You can do it wherever you are. You just have time. Notice he has like a cool little stick, like a tool. There's just tools and keys, and it's not anything witchcrafty, but it's quite interesting. It's kind of medium work, but it's more like intercessory prayer. It just shows, and look, there's a bird over here. This bird is, this thing, this time key was halfway interpreted already, so like, this is where I learned about what the bird meant. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have known, but like, this bird in a boat stretching out its wings, it means, I don't know, something about the firmament in the heavens, the expanse around you or something. I don't know. I forget. I'm just going to tell you what I can tell you here right now. But the birdie, something about it, to me, it just, it has to do with your surroundings. It has to do with intercession. It has to do with being clean, and so you can do medium type or intercessory type work. And it goes so far and gets to such, notice he's skinny. You kind of have to be a 0 to do the key perfectly. That's what I learned by looking at it and was told or whatnot. And then, like, it gets real extreme, though. If you want to keep taking it to the next level, like, you kind of start looking, looks like this one's 2 and 1, and maybe a husband and wife or something. And, oh, yeah. You can do it if you're single, but at some point if you want to keep going like to the ultimate level, you do have to get married, I think, is what I remember learning. And oh jeez, low battery again. Let me take it over here. Hold on. I was busy exercising, and then something was just like, my spirit was ready. It was like, I gotta do that video right now. And this is about the RFID chips. That's what's important. I'm going to say no, and I just want you to say no with me, because if we do the right thing, that's what's important. And there's always, don't freak out. There's always God always provides an exit, and you'll be taken care of. So I'll just try to do the right thing and learn more about it, maybe. And then find others like you so you can help them and they can help you. But anyways, this dude, he kind of looks Egyptian too. There's keys and symbols around him. Look, there's a handle right there. Looks like a door. Look at his power helmet they got going on here. Looks like maybe a lot of electricity or energy flowing through it. That's kind of cool. But it just kind of shows that when you're doing intercessory work, it can get this far, on the power level, and you actually get tools that you might need and you can use to say come with. And but on this one, look, he's like drinking out of his arm or something, because I guess I learned, I tapped into the key a little bit, and I kind of, I had time, and then my dad kind of trapped me in a ring for a while. And because they were just calling me names, and I was poor. I gave up my car because I wanted to farm. I don't know. I was just trying new things and changing whatever. And anyway, so I had some time up in a room or in a couple of rooms for a while. And when I was out on the farm to mess with this, and it takes time, but that's the whole thing. It's a time key. And if you have time, that's a good thing, and you can actually have time. And I think you can slow things down. I mean, it's pretty cool. And actually all these things on the outside, they can actually, when I was sitting in my chair trying to do this for so many days, these things actually popped out at me in a 3D level, and they were like computer keys, and like you can assign a function to each one that you want. Like you could say, oh, this one will be for this. That way, like, your movements are limited. Like you can just be like, doo, doo. I don't know, it happened a couple of times, and it was in pretty colors like pink, and I don't know, but that's what I saw it happen, and it was cool. I just been messing with it to see, because he told me to, and I had time to do it. I wasn't doing anything else because I wasn't working. I had been pulled out of the system because everybody cheated on me, and I was trying to do missionary work. And I wound up living in the woods for a while, and I loved it. And I still went to work, like at a taco place, and then I had like an academy tent out in the woods, and it was really cool. But anyways, yeah, this dude, he's got a stick. But this is why I'm a vegetarian. I'm not a vegan, but I think vegans are cool because they're closer to the key. But there's a level above vegan, and it's an energy diet, and that's ultimately what we all need to be on. That way we don't cause any harm to anything. You don't crush any bugs, or when you go get up and walk. There's something, it's possible you can when you sit here and have time to do this key, you can be on an energy diet, and it's really cool. I mean, it blesses your surroundings. It pushes, because you're not sinning. When you're sitting still, you're not sinning, and you're not dirty, because you ain't getting dirty, because you're sitting there. And when you're clean, you can make everything around you clean, and it's like a Wizard of Oz type key. Like you can, it's nice, it's cool. I've done it before. I've been kind of using it to control the weather around here because the storms were so bad. I didn't like being scared, and I was doing the rosary to do it, but once I was able to get into the key a little bit better, I mean, the key works also. But okay, so that's level 2. Level 3, you gotta be married, because it's just, your walk with God. You need your companion, because families of God. And this is for, like, I guess, I don't know if this, this might be Kolob, which is the residence somewhere, wherever it is, dimensional or out in outer space, I don't know. It's the residence closest to God. Now look, this creature, it's like a bug, and you look like a bug, but on the outside, because you're very unselfish, and look, he's like sitting in a pod or something. Like, you're unselfish, and you don't have to have legs to do the key. I mean, you don't have to have hair to do the key. I mean, anyways, look, like their brains have become one or something, and then they have little plants growing out of them, or stick arms or something, and they got two little medium monkeys here that they say come to. That's why I like that they're included in this picture, because, like, I have a dog and 2 cats right now, and I did have 3 that somebody ran over. Anyways, your pets love doing the key. Your pets, like, are naturals at the key. They already know about the key, I think. You know, they're not stupid. And then, like, if you're sitting there having time, like, your pets just sit there and plop down and have time with you, and they benefit from the key also. You can actually get a lot of energy building up, kind of like that movie Tron, that guy where he's, like, building up his aura or vibe or his spiritual energy or whatever, for lack of better words that you want to call it. But yeah. But anyways, now this dude, you look like a bug, but your eyes, you're not actually, you're moving into the spirit realm more. So, like, you don't actually look like this to yourself. You look really good and healthy, like a good, healthy human queen or king. And you look good, and you can do like 15 or maybe a lot more things at once. So it's actually very beneficial, because you have time, and you can just, I don't know, you just start doing a lot more things at once, and you're doing it in the spirit, but the spirit becomes more real than the physical. And it's actually kind of like maybe how Father God sits on the throne and controls all of us and talks to us and loves on all of us or whatnot, just, you know, from probably a sitting position, you know, through his Holy Spirit. But I think it just shows you how to be a god or something, and control planets and systems and your own planet. Anyways, I found this, and none of this stuff really I mean, that looks like a dinosaur. Looks like a dinosaur. But I mean, none of this spoke to me, but the outer ring, you know, and then the 3 levels, it helps with the weather. I found it, and I wanted to share that with more people, because I know there's a big stink about Mormon doctrine. There was some court case or something. She said it was phony baloney, but it's not. But I'm, once again, not a fan of the monogamous Mormon church, because they're kind of blanking out it's kind of culty, they're kind of blanking out the women really bad and just using them, because everybody's on Playboy right now, so it's even in the church. And then I went to the Catholic church, and it's a lovely church, but it's more like the second best church to me, because I've been Mormonized. I want to stay Mormon, so I'm going to try another sect of them that practices polygamy like I would like anyways, because I was on the farm, and I was crying out to God. I'm like, why is there always another woman? Why? I'm like, it's not the devil doing it, God, it's you. And then, like, I was on the farm, and I think he told me, like, through my mind, like, in a sentence form, I think he said, he wants there to be 2. And it's, like, healthy competition. So I'm like, oh, yeah, because I had read, you know, this stuff about Joseph Smith, and he said that he had seen, like, in the future, like, it's okay to have more wives or something. And so I had a whole year to think about it and get unjealous about it, and I was eager to practice it, but I still never have, because when I had boyfriends, when I had boyfriends, and I told them about that, they were like, no, there's one woman, but then they go have sex with a lesbian or something behind my back. So I'm like, this is just not cool. I don't know, maybe polygamists cheat too nowadays, because the beast system's so ugly, and the image of the system is like kind of like a horror and everything. But I don't know. I thought that it seemed really cool. But anyways, I want to show you one more thing. I used to have this necklace when I lived out on the farm, and this necklace, I swear to God, I seen it on the Nostradamus 2001 predictions video. This is the brown lace from my great grandma's farm, and then I actually, this is on the video. If you watch that Nostradamus thing, it's like on there, and okay, I made the key into a paper and crumpled it up and put it, this is like, from a sewing kit. I think it had a measuring band in it, from my great grandma's farm. She died in a fire. They put the kerosene heater too close to her chair, and she's had senile dementia, and she didn't get up in time. Anyways, and then like years later, I wound up on her farm, and I enjoyed her presence, and I enjoyed a lot of things out there. But anyways, I made this necklace, and I was wearing it out there on the farm, outside in the summer in the heat, and I was like trying to do it. So I was trying to, I was eating different, and I was working on that key thing. But anyways, I guess that's where I want to end. And I did want to tell people that I don't believe Revelations 12, I think, is the whole book of Revelations, stuff that Christ said he was going to give to John of things still yet to come. And so I don't believe that Revelations 12 or whichever one is about the woman screaming in the wilderness and having a man-child that's going to leave the earth or whatever. I don't believe that's Mary. I don't believe it's an account of the spiritual struggle from Christ's birth to the end. I bore witness to it the way my life's been going, and the way everybody lies about me, and me having to hide in the woods before, and finding this time key, and the stress and the horribleness of the times, I've borne witness that was like me or something. So I don't know what the future holds, but I did find those things that I did want to share with everyone. All those things. That's exactly what I wanted to share with everybody. My name is Rebecca. I'm here. I just want everyone to reject the chip with me. Maybe people could pull it out of their hands later before everyone gets sick. I don't know. But I just think that we've been warned not to take them. And I just want to help people. And this is the least I can do, make a YouTube video. But also I want to say the book of Yasher is really good, and it has a story about Abraham. He was like thrown into a hot fire like Daniel and all them were, and he walked around in the fire, and that makes me think of what's going on now with these, there's leprosy in my city that's spread through the air. Some leopard walked into the ER, and all the doctors, if any of them got infected, the whole town will be lepers within 6 years. Or people will start being leopards because it takes up to that long to show symptoms, and then you got the coronavirus. I don't want anybody to be scared. Just worship God. It's like, if you stand up for him, he'll stand up for you. He's right there. You just gotta test him out, try him out, and go to church, or at least be reading. And I don't know. Everyone's got their own personal relationship with him, but that's what happened to me. I wanted to share that. I like those scriptures, and just keep reading your scriptures. You'll be okay. Like, he heals the sick. Just hang in there, play your part, try to do more for God. Maybe it's like a war. If you just try harder, you'll be fine. And it's like a dream. You can succumb to whatever you want to. You just gotta work at it, and just succumb to good things. Don't succumb to bad things, and learn how to succumb to the good things, and watch it happen. Just make it happen. You know what I mean? And anyways, that's everything. I hope I do my part and help more. I don't know. I'm just here too, but I'm not afraid. I might be afraid later. I'm not sure. I know I'm supposed to get married, but I want to get married in a particular church, because with Mormons, you're not just an angel here on earth at maximum. You can be a god. You can go beyond, like Bed Bath & Beyond is the beyond. I want in on that. I just want to be as close to God as I can be. So I'm really wanting to, but I don't know, where I'm going to wind up. I could wind up with the Amish. I could wind up in the woods again. I could wind up getting married here in my town in the Catholic Church. I don't know where I'm going to wind up. I did the rosary so much, I kind of couldn't move. I wouldn't brush my hair. I looked like crap. So I kind of bounced out of that church because I didn't really like a woman living inside of me, because everything got really controlling at a certain point, like after 8 months, and I didn't like it. But I think any church you get with you have to change, and it can get controlling. But I really want to be a god, so I'm trying to go up north where they follow Joseph Smith, but unfortunately they're not supposed to be eating meat unless it's to save their own selves, like in times of famine or cold. And they're not supposed to be drinking, but they are. So I don't know if they're gonna like me very much. I don't know if they're gonna try to toss me out. I don't know. But they're on my Facebook and they're really cool. But the young guys, like they maybe go to bars a lot. And I'm really clean and I don't want that. But I want to be a god. And I don't know where I'm gonna wind up. I know the Amish are really cool. I just don't know if I can be a regular Christian again, learning what I've learned, but maybe. I have no clue where I'm gonna wind up. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope, I hope you don't hate me like everybody else does. And pray for me that I help people instead of, I guess, going the other way or whatever. I don't know. Alright, well, God bless everybody. Thank you. Bye.